Welcome back to the Outdoor Kitchen Show. I'm Marissa Turner, and today we're on location at Gorman Brothers Appliances in Prairieville to cook up some hot weather foods for you. Now we've got lots of different things, and we're going to start off by searing a steak that's already pre-seasoned that we got from Ralph's Market, and we're going to serve that with some tangy cheese. While that steak is cooking, I'm going to make one of those tomato mozzarella caprese salads with some homemade pesto. I've been growing some basil in my garden, and I have been excited to do some pesto with it, and I'm going to make it with almond butter instead of the pine nuts, so we're going to see how that comes out. Then we're going to do some chicken meatballs with a Gator Pickle relish dip that's really good for dipping anything in. Now we're going to start off with that steak, and I'm going to get this Thermidor range heated up. Okay, y'all, I got this from over at Ralph's Market. You see it says Montreal. It's a ribeye pre-seasoned steak, and at Ralph's you can get all different kinds of flavors from smokehouse maple to Montreal to barbecue mesquite. All right, let's get this going. Okay, y'all, the ingredients for my tomato and mozzarella salad are basically a homegrown tomato, the fresh mozzarella cheese that you can get from Ralph's, and then also a homemade pesto. Now, in the homemade pesto is the fresh basil. I also put in some of that freshly ground almond butter from Ralph's Market, some Parmesan cheese, and a little bit of olive oil, and I just pulse that in the food processor. So all I have to do for this is put it together, and I'll have to be flipping that steak in just a second. So we're just going to cut our tomato in slices. Okay, let's see if that steak's ready to flip. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice crust on there. The fresh mozzarella cheese you can cut in slices, and it'd also be really good for the steak as well. But like I said, we're just going to cut little chunks. Okay, so we just got our little tomatoes and cheese. We're going to put a dollop of the homemade pesto right in the middle. Don't want to overpower. And I'll be honest with you, making this homemade with the almond butter, it's really good. And I'll have the recipe on my website. Finish it off with a little basil.
For our recipes and video tutorials, check out our website.
Let's see what we got. Okay, how super easy was this? It was already pre-seasoned. I got the ribeye from Ralph's Market. This was the Montreal seasoning. And I've got some of that queso fresco just crumbled up. Talk about good on top of a salad, in tacos, fajitas, whatever. And you can get any one of those flavors. That yummy crumbly cheese on top of that steak. You're good to go. We got a low carb, high protein meal right there. It took less than 5 minutes.
And if you're just tuning in, we'll have this recipe and video on the website.